All right, we're about to get match 1 underway. Classic Tetris World Championship Lonestar Qualifier with CTM in 3, 2, 1. Texas! And both players are off. Go ahead and get that cam situated there. Yeah, a little bit of rolling in there. Matt's going dash. Matt's the one here. Luckily got in. Best of 3. Get those hearts when you can, right? Both players getting that lung bar in, getting that first Tetris. $45,000 for Andy, $25,000 for Matt. Matt, nice game into a Tetris to go to 51,000. It's a very brutal format, this best of 3. Early round here, early days. Pretty early though, even between the two. I didn't like that dependency. Works out for him though. Gets the J. $120 for Matt. $119 for Andy. A little neck alert here, you know. A little close here in the early days. Oh, a little bit of early flip, accidental rotation there for Andy, but what's on the decent side? Goes up to 145, 166 for Matt. $168. Matt in the lead, case lead, and score lead. Those are the same thing right now. Andy's stack is higher, so there's the bar. Andy's going to get it, and Matt is ready as well. Tetris Pro Strats here today. Highest cutoff that I believe at a regional qualifier. If not, it was pretty darn close. 216 for Andy, 220 for Matt. Andy's gonna get that bar, and both players Tetris. You can see the efficiency game with the same piece sets. Identical row here. Tetris for Matt to go to 266. Andy to 263. Nice adjustment with the T there. Andy playing a little bit more. Really want to roll the dice. When you get those bars in the same piece set match, you gotta use them for Tetrises, right? Because your opponent might. You don't want to be the one like being behind there, right? You know? Get the bars, you gotta get those Tetrises. 308 for Andy, 290 for Matt Martin. Bang Tetris for Matt to go to 316. Bang Tetris for Andy to go to 355. Halfway to transition here. Both players playing the best Tetris. And what is that? 700K transition? Oh my word. Matt's right getting a little high here. Gonna hold out for a bar for that left side. Gonna get a bar. Doesn't want to make that left side. Doesn't want to fall behind to Andy here early days, and does get the nice pieces in order to sort out that left. Andy in the lead though, 401 to Matt's 384. Tetris for Matt, Tetris for Andy, another Tetris for Matt. 94 lines for Matt, 430, 92 lines, 427. I mean, oh my gosh, right? They literally made neck and neck for this moment. That's gonna get one, Andy's gonna get one. Andy gets one there. Matt holding out for the bar. Bang, Tetris from Matt to go to 500,000. And he gets another one to go to 518. Touches for Matt to go to 522. This is round one. Round flipping one. Are you kidding me? Round one. Touches for Matt to go to 547. Has a little bit of breathing space. They're tied in lines. 2,000 points separating. Wow, great set here chosen by our players. The seed is giving the nice amount of bars at the right time. 590 for Andy. Okay, Matt taking these, wants to have a safe stack going into transition. Andy in the lead. Andy transitions 598. Oh, Matt's bored. He's got something over to the right. There's no bar coming. Matt, hangs, and the J doesn't burn. Andy at 605 gets the first heart.
You beat me by 19, so that's a real victory.
Those transitions, oh my word. You guys ready?
Yep.
All right, let's count them down. Game number 2 in 3, 2, 1, Texas. Game number 2 underway. Andy pulling ahead at transition. With the unfortunate, thought it would burn. Didn't quite do it. So close during that post, showing that Andy has to play efficient here. Matt mastering the stack. Andy does too, right? Andy's like, oh my gosh, right? You know, I'm one of the best stackers in the world. With that rolling, you see that traditional high left. Take it down from Matt. A lot of people are a fan of that high left play style. These rollers, these tappers, you know, oh my gosh, they stack so high everywhere. Matt's taking the burns. 28,000 for Matt, 47,000 for Andy. And Matt's gonna knock down touches, take the lead there. Now Andy's, you know, look at that, still banging out the left, just does it at a much higher rate with that roll. Maybe get a little higher there, a little bit more space at the top. Bang Tetris for Andy to go to 95,000. $120 for Matt, $118 for Andy. Nice J tuck setup. Could have also spun something in there. Matt gets the J in time. Matt to get a 190. Tiniest of a pace lead for Andy, just one, but keeping the well open, and the bar's going to come in time. 211 for Andy, 213 for Matt. It's pretty close here. 44 lines, 46 lines, respectively. Andy stack a little bit uncertain there. Touches for Andy, got a 304. Matt at 327. I think we're moving. I think we're moving here a little bit. Hello. Oh, Matt, unfortunate with the T. Gonna get the tuck in. Tetris, 375. Matt, just a little bit of slowdown here. Square would be lovely. Yeah, you know, it says no. I know that those J's are coming. We're going to get the J's in there. And hello, everybody. If you were just tuning in, Andy was able to take that first game, just snuck ahead of Matt. Both players with almost a 600,000 point transition in game number 1. And he snuck ahead at transition. And Matt unfortunately got into a burning situation right after in level 19. 426 for Matt, 421 for Andy. Round 1 here, best of 3. Andy on the match point. Matt snuck in with a little bit of bracket drama. We had somebody qualify online, not show up. And then Matt Martin gets in. And right now he's saying, how do I get out of this? Right now he got in, how do I get out? Nice L, gonna take that and the T. Love another J here, or a bar, J's gonna come. Matt survives, this does technically have the lead, but it is ahead of the line. 455 for Matt, 459 for Andy as they both go through this drought. Oh my word. Look at this. Tetris for Matt and Tetris for Andy. Nice survival there by both players. Andy slightly in the lead at the same line count. Got it. Just, oh my word. This is round 1. What are you doing? Round 1. Are you kidding me? Competition here is so high. 527 for Matt. And he's not able to use the bar for that Tetris with 1 Mino away, but gonna use the next one. And Matt's unable to use that bar. There you go. Same P sets, right? Same P sets. Every bar you get, you want a Tetris. Tetris for Matt to go to 573. Coming up on transition here. Wants to have that clean stack. And Matt transitions 597. We'll have the transition lead. 582 for Andy. That's going to knock down a Tetris immediately on level 19. Oh, a little microjet here forming for the players. Matt, oh gosh, needs to get that quick tap all the way over, not getting anything to burn. Oh, and then gonna hang. Oh, Matt is done at 623. Andy is not finished yet. Needs 624. You want to hit this chase down? Oh no, the square. Okay, get some more squares. Why not? Game giving a healthy die to squares here. What is that? Oh my word. All right, gonna get that over, yes. And there's a Tetris in order to do it. 628. Andy is good, and we'll be advancing to round 1, 2, round 2. There it is. GG.
All ready? Yeah. We'll do a mini 3-2. And the other one. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. This is a best of 3 in this round 0/round 1. Oh, and I guess I'm supposed to say things into the computer. Hey, computer, how's it going? Yeah, so as you can see, we got Sharky, we got Kirby. This is a best of 3.
We had similar stacks.
Don't screen look, all right? You guys are screen looking. There's something wrong. Never look at another man's stream. We already in a little bit of an early situation. The Tetris at the bottom. There's a nice, clean, beautiful Tetris from Sharky. Kirby cleaning things up. Of garbage at the bottom. He's gonna take the triple. What's he gonna do? I don't know. I don't even know if I can be heard on this recording. Maybe we'll just dub over it. We'll put some generic crowd noise in the background and redub over it. Jeff said it was okay. Sharky with the Tetris 115, Kirby 60,000. Clean. Trying to clean up. Squirtle, Squirtle! Yeah. Sharky, a little bit of cleanup here. Rows of garbage over the well. We understand that the stream is awful. Sharky piling long bars over in column 1. Nice delayed burn for Sharky. Will he get rewarded with a long bar? Will he? That's all he wants in life. And there it is, a long bar. Bang. Tetris for Sharky. And set up again and another one. 179 Sharky. And there is a Tetris for Kirby, 159. So early dig situation for Kirby. Not too bad. Back by Sharky, nice low, clean board. Sharky on the dash. Kirby, the table tapper. We got nice tables here. Nice, firm, solid tables. We made sure. We said, hey, Retro Game Fest or whatever you're called, we're not going to do this unless you give us great, solid tables. For our table tapper, Kirby. And they said, well, we have no choice. We will give you what you need. In cleanup mode. It would look nice for a triple over on the right side, but no, he's going to have to take this down. We're only dropping 95% of frames, guys. It's only 95% frames. It's only slightly worse than the internet at my apartment. 298 Sharky, 221 for Kirby. Kirby clean, set up for a Tetris. Jay's going to look good over on the left and another one. So nice flattening out the left side and a nice two wide well over the Tetris ball. Bang. Tetris, Kirby, 246. Sharky, 301. Remember, this is a best of 3. Sharky with the Vits. And the Tetris is rewarded for setting up the Vits. 347 Sharky, 269 for Kirby. Lots of screen looking. These guys, they got an actual physical player right next to them. It's got to be a little different. Playing at home, and you actually look over at the guy next to you. Maybe try to get in their heads a little bit. All right, Kirby with a Tetris at the bottom. Sharky with the tuck. Keep that well open. Gotta take the burn, still set up. That's what those S pieces are good for. You have to just maintain that right side as the Tetris well and keep chopping it down without putting another errant piece over it. And then bang Tetris. Sharky nods his head, loves it. Enjoying life right now. 4-0 Sharky, 327 for Kirby. This is kind of our, I don't know, you want to call it round 0, round 1, whatever. But it's basically the seeds 5 through 12. Sharky up by 98,000 points. There's an adjustment from Sharky. There you go, channeling Nenu from half a world away and bank Tetris. Sharky 472, 374 Kirby. And there's one for Kirby. This is such a different environment playing live than playing at home. You got this old boomer right here wearing his shirt that's slightly too tight because he's gaining weight from COVID, and he's sitting here and he's just saying things right next to you, and it's weird. Sharky with the 522 transition. Great transition for the NAS player. 445 at the transition for Kirby. And bang, Tetris, Kirby. Pop-up claps on the other side, but we're still good over here. So clearly the superior set of players on this side. And bang, Tetris, Kirby. 496. Sharky going to clean up with a nice double. Keeping that left nice and clean and flat, uncomplicated. Nice tee for the left, looks great for Sharky. Nice adjustment, Sharky. And there it is, the J to get Tetris ready. And now he can just take a lot of burns, as many as he needs. Tetris, Sharky, 608. Kirby with a deep channel, gonna throw a T piece. Guys, but whatever. We'll sacrifice it for you, for your enjoyment. Actually, it would be better for your enjoyment if I were quiet. But whatever. I set this up. I'm going to say things. All right, Kirby needs something for that left side. Okay, doesn't need it now because he got the Tetris to bring it down. Sue offering me water. It's very nice, Sue. 723 Sharky, 591 for Kirby. Same number of lines. Sharky with the Tetris. And easily setting up for another one here. T-piece and long bar bang Tetris. 781 Sharky, 624 for Kirby. We got Lapis in the house. Lapis, how's it going? Doc Pie, I see Doc Pie. Breakfast Noodles. AV Geek, Frenchie is Fry is here. Doge, Hufflepuff looking on. With the whole crew. Who's who?
Nice.
Yeah, look at that. Flat long bar burn for Sharky. Kingsman loves it. Kingsman loves those flat long bar bars. Getting that J piece all the way to left, that's good. Leaves a gap, but that is something he can clean out as opposed to other things he could have done, which would not have been as good. Sharky trying to stay clean here on level 26. Board getting a little complicated. And could be a top-out sequencer for Sharky. Going to try to eke out a few more lines if he can. Is not going to be able to. 833 Sharky. Kirby going to get a Tetris. 799 needs 834 is the target for Kirby. And there is a Tetris. 833, 340. And it just needs a little bit. And there it is for Kirby. Kirby going to get the heart. And, no, ask Vince where he put the hearts. Oh, there they are. All right, we got Sharky and Kirby. I think they got the seeds in. You guys ready? All right, we got two readies. It's going to be game two. Brutal format, best of three. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, interesting shift there from Sharky, but making it work. There's a T-piece to fill in a little bit. For sometime today, so we're going to have to take a couple of burns on the right side. And there it is, finally, long bar, Sharky first Tetris, Kirby Tetris number 2. I don't know if you can actually see the bracket online. I'll show it to you at some point, maybe between the next game, but excuse me, still recovering my voice from my second bout of COVID and 2 to get immunity. I don't know. I don't want to spread misinformation, demonetize his stream. All right, 58,000 here for Sharky. Bang Tetris. Kirby is at 120,000. So interesting. It seems, obviously Das now kind of a minority play style, and then he's even tapping at this point among top players. Most of them switching to rolling. Kirby's still here with the table tapping, so kind of two players keeping alive their respective arts, playing at a high level. Hey, Kirby, all right, he's going to get that L over to the left. And a square to open the well and bank Tetris. Kirby, 220. Sharky, 179, back by about 2 Tetrises. All right, kind of a Corian setup there for Kirby. Tetris, bang, there we go. 243, Kirby. And Sharky just kind of hold out for the next long bar. There it is, bang Tetris for our good friend Sharky. Missed a missed flip for their Sharky, but low enough we'll be able to survive this flat long bar. Excuse me. Hey, AV Geek, very mean. All right. Clearly, the superior slate of players over here on monthly Tetris, as you would expect, of course. Split triple for Sharky. There, that J is going to look good. Clear away that double, give himself a clean board. Oh, to get Tetris ready, and bang. Tetris for Sharky.
Game's kind of working now.
For some kind of Z. There's a Z. And I'm going to open up with that T and bang Tetris Sharky 293. Kirby maintaining the lead. It's the first time in 2 months where I've actually talked over people playing Tetris. And it hurts. Very painful. But you know, this is what we're doing here. We're enduring pain for your enjoyment. Or lack of enjoyment. I don't know, depending. Right, Tetris for Kirby, 453. Sharky, 339. Bank Tetris. Starting another set of matches over on the right side. Star standings. All right, looks like we have a Lone Star standings if you want to check those out. And I don't have the Matcherino on this stream. Last I checked, it was at 500. So one thing that we're really relying on, the prize pool is 100% funded by the fans. The venue offering nothing. Vandy has already spent almost $3,000 putting his event on, so he's tapped out. So it's really up to you guys. If you want to reward more than one of our players today with a prize, it's going to be up to y'all. And we really appreciate the support. And just use the Matcherino command here on monthly Tetris. I don't know if Puppy set that up, but I think you can go to go.ctm/Matcherino, Lone Star Prize, maybe? That would help. For Sharky in the chat. People silently rooting for Kirby, I'm sure they are. Transition for Sharky, 512. Yeah, Lone Star Prize, there you go, perfect. So yeah, if y'all want to help contribute to that, I would love if we could give multiple $500 prizes today. Obviously, I'm asking a lot of our community who's already given so much, but this is really to help offset travel to Portland for live players, right? And this is what we all have been wanting for 2 years. And we've all been talking about, how are we going to send these players to Portland? We don't expect these young people to be able to afford it on their own. This is your chance to help them afford it. So click on that Matcherino link. Sharky getting up a little bit high. There's a well-timed needed long bar for Sharky. Going to take a couple burns, bring that back down to safety. Well, the prize pool we're saying is already over 1,000. So it looks like we're going to give out a couple of prizes. I don't know exactly how we're going to break down the prize pool, whether it's going to be even or what, but I want to be able to give a nice healthy chunk. So it's going to be, there's not going to be a big difference between first and second, because we want to spread the wealth on this one, guys. So maybe if we have a little over 1,000, we'll give 500 to second, and the rest of it to first, that kind of thing. We'll figure it out. Sharky here, nice flat stack, but getting a little bit high. Gonna have to take some. No, he's not taking the burns. He's gonna take the Tetris. 652 Sharky, 738. We'll try not to talk too much about prize pool, but it's really that important because this is kind of a telethon for our players. Be taking some burns here. Open for the triple down the right side. 769 Kirby. Sharky really been staying in pace with Kirby for the last 100 lines. But Kirby, there we go. You're going to get a triple down the right side. Sharky needs to burn this down, needs the right pieces and fast. Desperation placements on the left side for Sharky. Needs a long bar or something now. And that left side is not going to be resolvable by Sharky. Sharky's going to top out 700K. That is going to be a victory for Kirby. Sharky, you did well. But ultimately, it's going to go to Kirby. Everybody give a good round of applause for Sharky and Kirby. Sharky, we're so glad to have you down here. And the fans love you, right? The fans love Sharky, of course. We're so lucky to have had Sharky been able to do some of our monthly Tetris streams. We got a lot of really good feedback, so hopefully we can convince him to do some more this year. Hopefully. I don't know, he's probably deep in negotiations, right? He's going to say, well, I need a little more. Kirby flirting with a max out. See if Kirby can dunk on Sharky a little bit here with the max out. Away. There it is, the long bar for the Tetris and the max out in competition for Kirby. So GG's Kirby's, GG's Sharky. We're going to get players up here. Yeah, people in chat saying we love Sharky. So there you go.
All right. Good luck. Good luck. All right. When you're both ready.
Yep.
All right. Got game number 3 counting down. Oh God, I don't know. Match number 3 counting down here. DMJ versus Pollo in 3, 2, 1. Texas. Win and you advance to round 2. I learned it. I learned how rounds work. I learned we're not calling it a round 1. No, we're not calling it a round 0. I think I have enough upload to work on this. We're gonna keep it. Glad you all are here and tuned in. First touch is gonna go to DMJ. We're gonna knock one down. Oh, nope, sorry, my apologies. Nope, dirty triple. That is for DMJ to go 47,000. Now all are qualified. DMJ, Pumpy, what's my seed? I can match up with this. Last hour, DMJ is like, where can I land? And we had somebody withdraw all of that. And so I didn't know. I don't know. You know, there's a little bit of that, you know, when you're qualifying URL. We had the Trey Harrison, infamous Trey Harrison. Love you, Trey. Oh, but speaking of now, DMJ in a spot of bother here. Gonna switch to rolling. And resolved it pretty neatly. Pollo does take the lead with a couple Tetrises. 78,000 for Pollo. DMJ holding out for one. Yeah, unfortunately, Oscar Godinez qualified online but did not show up to the event. So we had one withdrawal, and that allowed Matt Martin to slip in. He was on the outside of the bubble. Pollo was the bubble player all day, last one in. Now Pollo's 11th seed. 101 for Pollo, 77,000 for DMJ. Had to get that over, that square hangering. No great way to resolve this other than take these burns. Pollo playing safe. Oh my word here for DMJ. Okay, that J's good and gonna get the bar over. That's gonna make the stack a lot more manageable. Pollo setting up a series of tucks at 155, DMJ 111, and switches back to dash. I can confirm, you can't see the hands, I can see the hand. Now switches back to rolling. I can see the hands. All right, then back to dash. Pollo's all tap. You can't really sell from Pollo. Pollo helps the controller backwards against the knee. Latam Pasta coming in hot. Love to see it. 159 for Pollo, playing a little aggressive up at the top here. Definitely survivable. Gonna finally say, all right, it's time to burn. Needs a J. Not getting a J. There's a J, and it opens up the well. Tetris for Pollo. DMJ can well transfer over. Nice to get a 148. Get that column 9. Sweet little transfer over. Pollo in the lead by 50,000 points here. Early days.
What, did you switch to tap?
Yeah. Switch to tap, switch to roll, switch to dash. The DMJ Ultra Hybrid here. The cutoff, one of the highest regional qualifiers at 884 with Matt Martin. That's it for DMJ to go to 217. Nice O-tuck for Pollo, 282. Judges for Pollo, 305. DMJ set up for one. trying to decide whether to switch. I can see the body movement, right? Oh, a little bit of an early flip there from DMJ. Is rolling now. Does get the Tetris. Tetris for Pollo 330. Again, I was saying earlier, those same piece sets, right? You want to use those for Tetris as much as you can because you get the same amount of bars. Now, of course, you don't want to top out either, but you do want to be efficient. Best of 3, 269 for DMJ, whose stack is getting a little bit high here. A little bit of a bar placement there in column 7. Trying to figure this out. All right, can take it down. We're setting up a series of tucks too, but DMJ is a stack to watch right now. Getting some favorable pieces. Oh my gosh, has to put that weight right over that hole, but has to uncover one. Knows he has time. Pollo here. Now stack is getting a little dangerous. Both rough seed for both players. 370 for Pollo, 283 for DMJ. Pollo 418 to DMJ's 294, who has been surviving this dig, but Pollo's been scoring Tetris's over 100,000 point lead here. Now we know DMJ, you've watched the quals, you've seen DMJ on many events now. You know DMJ can play that kill screen a bit. Recently, the winner of Classic Tetris Wars Battle Royale, defeating Fractal and Sidnev, among other 6 other, or I don't know if math works, 4 or 5, 6 other people. Pollo here traveling from Mexico. 445 for Pollo. Transition for DMJ at 327. Pollo can get one more here, but might just decide to clean up the stack. Instead of get that last touch, see what Pollo. Pollo's going to take that skim and transition 454. Oh, but Pollo did not get the bar all the way over. Was going to take that triple. Pollo in a little bit of a situation. Gets the bar over. Stack, it looks much more survivable. DMJ is clean at 335 and seems to have found a rhythm. Pollo with the bar dependency maybe turns that into a well here. Tetris for DMJ to go to 360. Pollo holding up a bar. Love a Cinewell Tetris. There it is. 493. Big Daddy Quaid. Loves that. Loves that. 365 for DMJ, who's cut the lead a little bit here with Pollo's a little bit of slowdown. DMJ's going to need the bar all the way over. Oh no. He gets 2 bars all the way over. Unable to use those Tetris. Let's get to the next one. 392 for DMJ. 524 for Pollo. Still keeping that 100,000 point lead here. Pollo went for a brisk jog this morning. Used to these paces after going on that run around Austin, Texas. Tetris for Pollo to go to 580. DMJ stack again. Could be worse, but love a T or a S. Sorry, cleans it up, straightens it out up. $584 for Pollo, 461 for DMJ, still down 100,000 point lead. Tetris for DMJ to go to 497. Pollo stack now in a little bit of concern. Can get some good pieces to straighten this out, but it does allow DMJ to bite a little bit into that lead. Pollo now ahead 70,000 points. Now Pollo's in that delicate position. Do I decide to burn it down, or do I just go dirty here? And I think Pollo's playing safe, knowing that he has the lead. We'll take these burns. 563 for DMJ, 611 for Pollo. Tetris for DMJ takes the lead, 629. Pollo unable to get out of this dig. Playing safe. Oh no, that unfortunate S hangering. Okay, can't get out of this. All right, tapping a little hard out. Is set up for one. Locked and loaded. Where's the bar? Bar's not coming. There it is. Dirty Tetris for Pollo, but the stack is out of shape. And Pollo is behind. Needs to burn this down. Oh, DMJ's stack is now out of spot of bother too. Oh my word. 666 for DMJ. Pollo's in trouble too. The seed is giving both players fits. It's in his visor. Who's going to top out first? And it is Pollo. DMJ takes that one. with 12,000 points. Oh my word. GG's. Whew. DMJ with that efficiency after the post. It'll take that one. We're shaking out those nerds. It's a handshake from both players. So we'll go back and increment the first two, so it'll be 69. Aye, now, yes. All right.
I don't know if Kingsman's there.
Yeah, he's watching. Kingsman, love it. All right, y'all both ready?
Yeah.
Let's count them down. Game number 2, DMJ, Pollo in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. $1,000 in the prize pool. Oh my word. Y'all are insanely generous with your time and your money. And did you know that's how, like, I don't know, society works? You gotta give up a little time to make a little money. And what you can do right now in this early 18, not miss a thing, we have 20 free coupon codes left. Go in, click a button. You're one of 20 people watching who haven't clicked the button yet? Go click a button and grow that prize pool. It costs you absolutely nothing but a little bit of time and one click. 45,000 for Pollo, 46,000 for DMJ. Neck and neck early days here. You know that neck and neck as soon as they start the game, right? You know? You ever think about that? 0-0. We're an unfortunate skim here. Both players dealing with a C, trying to, you know, what's the best thing for LJ. Looks like Pollo's gonna get that square in. Decides not to fill the J dependency, but does with the next J. Now it's got an L. Maybe Pollo's trying to decide maybe to set up it well, but DMJ stack it a little bit high. Well, both players this seed, a spot of JZs all over the place. Oh my word, this stack. Oh my gosh, Pollo's in trouble, 99,000 points. Gonna get a bar, needs to get something over to the left. Oh no, over taps the square. Pollo can get something over to the left side, I'm not sure, and Pollo is done at 101 after that valiant effort. DMJ at 128 is good, and we'll be moving on. GG's. Good game, look at that. Oh my goodness.
That's it again,